What is the worst song lyric of all time? I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. Yes, put Mally all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. Couldn't believe what I heard. Had to rewind it and listen again. I haven't listened to him since. A very rapey lyric. What's the song? UENO. It's on Rick Ross's verse. He caught a lot of flack for it. Rightfully. Edit, wrong vowel. She blow that dick like a cello, Lil Yachty. The cello, being the stringed instrument. Did you think that someone called Lil has even a basic understanding of music and musical instruments? Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Say the word, on my way. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. Any night, any day. Say the word, on my way. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. In the morning or the late. Say the word, on my way. That right there, folks, is the chorus to a Grammy nominee, Yummy by Justin Bieber. That entire album is hot trash. I do a best of list every year and I lasted about 90 seconds. I wanna know who Scott Braun. I'm not calling him by his nickname because what 40-year-old man goes by that, paid to get him nominated? Now I have to know what that nickname is, but I don't care enough to Google it. I'm serious as cancer when I say rhythm is a dancer. Snap, rhythm is a dancer. 1992. Cannot believe how far down I had to go for this. We had our own version when we were kids. Rhythm is a dancer. Smoking gives you cancer. Needles give you HIV. Rats will give you rabies. Shagging gives you babies. Used condoms only 50p. And if you got a daughter older than 15, rape her from DMX. Can't believe the shit people will say. DMX is batshit insane. There is a reason he barks at the beginning of his songs. I was just gonna say that DMX is so crazy that no one really knows what to make of his lyrics. All I know is that ecstasy is gonna give it to me. A licky boom boom down. Snow, Informer. I always interpreted this line as a weird sexual thing, but it's actually Jamaican patois. The whole song comes from Snow's violent past, and is largely about threatening violence on a police informer. Yep, getting a licking is getting beaten up. Some of them try to rhyme but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme but they can't rhyme like this. Some of them try to rhyme but they can't. Crisscross, jump. As sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. Aside from being incredibly clumsy as a lyric, Kilimanjaro is over 200 miles from the Serengeti. It's a stupid lyric but it works with the meaning of the song. The song is about someone wanting to go to Africa but hasn't done any research about the continent. That's why the lyric mashes these two things together. It's African landmarks a common man would know. Wow, you're right. So many people whooshed for so long. The whole of I Love It by Kanye and Lil Pump. Especially Your Boyfriend is a Dork. Cloven. Clearly Kanye's greatest bars of all time / I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. I like my dick sucked. I'll buy you a sick truck. I'll buy you some new tits. I'll get you that nip tuck. How you start a family. The condom slipped up. I'm a sick fuck. I'm inappropriate. I like hearing stories. I like that whole shit. I wanna hear mo shit. I like the whole shit. Send me some mo shit. You trifling hoe bitch. I know, right? It's the kind of lyrics you'd expect an 8th grader to come up with, and the video is on par with the lyrics. 8th graders love this shit lol. Written by 8th graders for 8th graders. The majority of 669 in this audience has to be underage. Here is my entry, Jan Terry, Losing You. Honestly 100% of this is fucking awful. I honestly don't think there is any song subjectively worse than this. Standout lyrics include, losing you would be the hardest thing to do. My heart is open like an open book, and yours is closed. And remember long walks, sandy beaches, moonlit swims together. We were like a merry-go-round, going around in circles. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang from that really bad 21 Pilots song. That lyric didn't even rhyme. I may be quoting too wrong. It's really not worth the time it takes to look it up. But the way she moves got me making a puddle from Light to Me by Nikolai's Joseph. I've been into the Escape for years, but I only noticed this absolutely stupid lyric a few weeks ago. Also features lyrics like "But she wanna eat my spaghetti and she a good girl but her skirt goes up like Marilyn Monroe's like." It's definitely not the worst lyrics ever, but it's just so damn stupid. This verse from $1 by Big Sean featuring Nicki Minaj, rhyming anus and famous, and the same words with themselves. The entire song is just supposed to be a fun dancey song, but it's so dumb, and this verse takes the cake in my eyes. Kiss my ass and my anus, 'cause it's finally famous and it's finally soft. Yeah, it's finally solved. I don't know. Man, guess them ass shots were off. Bitches ain't poppin'. Google my ass. Only time you on the net is when you Google my ass. Why you fucking little whores. Foo fucking up my day. Cars couldn't get Michael Kors if you was fucking Michael Kors. Lucky that my breasts are small but humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains. I don't know if that was translated into English, but it's why we called Shakira a parrot for a while. Girls, we run this mother, yeah. Girls, we run this mother, yeah. Girls, we run this mother, yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Girls who run the world. 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 Girls who run this mother. Girls who run this mother. Who run this mother. Girls who run this mother. Who run the world. Girls who run the world. Girls who run the world. Girls who run the world. Girls. Rocketman, for real. Why does no one talk about this? It's about the self-pitying astronaut who didn't even want to be an astronaut. I guess he just defaulted into being an astronaut. He doesn't understand any of the science, and he worries that space is a bad neighborhood, too cold and lonely a place to raise a child. Seriously, what the hell are you talking about? She blow that dick like a cello. Lil Yachty, the cello being the stringed instrument. What's actually incredibly hilarious is that the artist has talked about this. He was like 18 when he wrote that song and genuinely thought the cello was a woodwind instrument, like it was just one of those glaring knowledge gaps that you don't realize you have until you say it out loud in a group and everyone stops and stares. He says he thought a cello was like the instruments Squidward plays on SpongeBob, and his production team. No one mentioned anything, and it wasn't until after the song came out that he realized he was so incorrect on what a cello was. He makes a lot of jokes about it, which I find hysterical. Honestly, it gets even better, because he tried to correct it by saying he was thinking of a flute, which is also wrong, because Squidward plays a clarinet. She blow that dick like a cello. Lil Yachty, the cello being the stringed instrument. What's actually incredibly hilarious is that the artist has talked about this. He was like 18 when he wrote that song and genuinely thought the cello was a woodwind instrument, like it was just one of those glaring knowledge gaps that you don't realize you have until you say it out loud in a group and everyone stops and stares. He says he thought a cello was like the instrument Squidward plays on SpongeBob, and his production team. No one mentioned anything, and it wasn't until after the song came out that he realized he was so incorrect on what a cello was. He makes a lot of jokes about it, which I find hysterical. Honestly, it gets even better, because he tried to correct it by saying he was thinking of a flute, which is also wrong, because Squidward plays a clarinet. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Say the word, on my way. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. Any night, any day. Say the word, on my way. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. In the morning or the late. Say the word, on my way. That right there, folks, is the chorus to a Grammy nominee, Yummy by Justin Bieber. That entire album is hot trash. I do a best of list every year and I lasted about 90 seconds. I wanna know who Scott Braun. I'm not calling him by his nickname because what 40-year-old man goes by that, paid to get him nominated. Now I have to know what that nickname is, but I don't care enough to Google it. Scooter. She blow that dick like a cello. Lil Yachty the cello, being the stringed instrument. Okay, let's stop for a second, before you come at me. Me let you know, me blame my A&R, because he listened to that song many times and he allowed me to say that. I guess for a second, I thought a cello was a woodwind instrument and it is not. And nobody ever said shit. Nobody ever pulled up a pick and said, hey man, I don't know if you know what this is, but it ain't that. I fucked up. I thought Squidward played the cello. He don't. That's a flute. I fucked up, but it do sound good. Lil Yachty, not making things much better. What's actually incredibly hilarious is that the artist has talked about this. He was like 18 when he wrote that song and genuinely thought the cello was a woodwind instrument, like it was just one of those glaring knowledge gaps that you don't realize you have until you say it out loud in a group and everyone stops and stares. He says he thought a cello was like the instrument Squidward plays on SpongeBob, and his production team. No one mentioned anything, and it wasn't until after the song came out that he realized he was so incorrect on what a cello was. He makes a lot of jokes about it, which I find hysterical honestly. I was going to put I smell like I sound, but after reading the other lyrics in this thread, it doesn't seem so bad. Edited. Thank you for the awards, kind Redditors. I am thoroughly enjoying the lively discussion of a song that's nearly 40 years old and still has people wondering what they're talking about. Poopity scoop, scoop-diddy whoop, whoop-dee scoop-dee poop, poop-dee scoop-dee, scoop-dee whoop, whoop-itty scoop, whoop poop, poop-diddy, whoop scoop, poop, poop, scoop-diddy whoop, whoop-diddy scoop, whoop-diddy scoop. Poop. Wise words from Kanye. He did that to spite Drake. Drake wanted the beat. Kanye was beefing with him, so he decided to waste the beat on purpose so Drake wouldn't have it. When I was making my wedding playlist, it suggested a song I hadn't heard of called If You Want to Be Happy, so I clicked on it on YouTube and if you want to be happy for the rest of your life / never make a pretty woman your wife / so for my personal point of view / get an ugly girl to marry you. Yes, that's exactly what I want, to imply I'm ugly at my own wedding and that my husband could do better. Edit. Not gonna apologize to the people calling me Karen for calling out a problematic song for being problematic. If you like this song then you like a sexist song. Good for you. Double edit. Tie for the award. In terms of violence, literally any Cannibal Corpse lyric. Song titles include Hammer Smashed Face, Entrails Ripped from a Virgin's Cunt, I Come Blood, Striped Raped and Strangled, I Will Kill You, Addicted to Vaginal Skin, Necroptophile, Fucked with a Knife, Skull Full of Maggots. Lyrics are just as brutal. Tombs is such a great album. This next one is a love song. It's about shooting blood out of your cock. The Iced Earth lyrics for the devil to pay the day ends victory for the Southlys, as convinced as God's will is profound. They are invincible and their cause is just cause they lost the Battle of Gettysburg in the war tongue. Also the South fought for slavery. Horsepower match my IQ. Unless we're being hyperbolic with crazy inflated IQ, this will never be impressive. Even if you're a genius, you're gonna struggle on an on-ramp. I crawled outside. I crawled outside. I crawled outside a womb, a warm and fleshy womb. To be fair, their newer stuff is way better. Mel. Beat that pussy up like Emmett Till. Lil Wayne. I couldn't believe that a black man would be so callous about the horrific racist homites of a child. His body was disfigured, thrown into a river with a cotton gin wrapped around his head, also alluding to graphic violence against women. Disgusting. I'm like a bird. I only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. Soul is. I don't know where my home is. Nelly Furtado. Birds have a home. They make nests and migrate to different places. Whoever wrote this lyric seems to think birds just fly around aimlessly with no sense of where they're going. I don't know why this made me laugh so much. Maybe because you sound genuinely irritated that someone has mischaracterized bird behavior. Thank you. The entire song She's Having My Baby by Paul and Ka. It's the creepiest thing I have ever heard. Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying how much you love me. Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying what you're thinking of me. I can see it, your face is glowing, I can see it in your eyes. I'm happy knowing that you're having my baby. You're the woman I love and I love what it's doing to you. Having my baby, you're a woman in love and I love what's going through you. The need inside you, I see it showing, oh the seed inside you baby, do you feel it growing? Are you happy in knowing that you're having my baby? I'm a woman in love and I love what it's doing to me. The weird child abuse section from Disturbed. Down with the sickness. Edit. I should probably explain. Towards the end of the song, a weird sort of skit plays out where the singer sort of acts like a child about to be beaten by his mother, where he then starts to fight back and it ends with him saying, "You want to know how it feels, mommy? Here it comes, get ready to die." It's so weird and out of place and cringy that even my edgy 14-year-old self thought it was off-putting. You got women on your mind, have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If her daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Everyone always talks about that song like it's telling guys to rape poor girls, but I always understood it as saying, hey, if her dad's rich you gotta take her on classy dates because it's expected, but if her dad is poor you all can just do whatever seems fun without societal expectations. A French rapper said CG sors la kills von taus faire caca, which translate as if I pull out the ectate lol poo. In French, it rhymes with caca. Another one said j'encule Brandon at Dylan, which means I fuck Brandon and Dylan in the ass. This is quite funny when you hear the song because it comes out of nowhere, and it ain't aimed at nobody. Dark Lodies, and we danced. I was lonely, I had no one. Might as well do masturbations. I'll jack off while Shaggy smooches, I'm watching them from in the bushes. Had my pants down in my progress, I felt something poking my ass. It's another ghoulie girly. Look at me, I'm naked early. She came under me all mangled. She had no feet, skin just tangled. We went behind a tombstone. I said, your boobies, may I hold them? She lifted her crusty sweater. They were blue and stuck together. I gently peeled them apart. Her skin ripped open, you could see her heart. And we danced. Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Ed Sheeran thinking out loud. He's making it seem like he's saying he will love her for eternity, but both of them will most likely still be alive at 70. What are you gonna do when it's one of your 70th birthdays? Kick her out? Driving so fast, boat to piss on myself. Driving so fast, boat to piss on myself. Driving so fast, boat to piss on myself. Miley Cyrus. Pure genius. Now see that gerbil, grab that tube, shove it up my butt, let that little rascal nibble on my asshole. Fact. Eminem. What more can be said? The entire song She's Having My Baby by Paul and Ka. It's the creepiest thing I have ever heard. Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying how much you love me. Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying what you're thinking of me. I can see it, your face is glowing, I can see it in your eyes. I'm happy knowing that you're having my baby. You're the woman I love and I love what it's doing to you. Having my baby, you're a woman in love and I love what's going through you. The need inside you, I see it showing, oh the seed inside you baby, do you feel it growing? Are you happy in knowing that you're having my baby? I'm a woman in love and I love what it's doing to me. Having my I play in a pop-punk, rock cover band and we have a ton of great and similar sounding songs. Everyone sings along and it's awesome. People get naked, pour beers down their pants, crowd surf. It gets rowdy and this is just at local bars, pubs. Well, it's been a year since we last played, thanks Carvin. We, for some reason, decided to throw in Scotty Doesn't Know as it fits the rest of the set and it really does. Good structure, energy. Sing-along chorus fits the bill. Great. The bit after the bridge and the intro riff comes back where it's just me singing and playing the guitar and I sing. I did her on his birthday, it just hits different. Yes, in the song there is other lyrics. Right behind you thrusting still she's on her knees. It's a three-way call and he knows nothing the parking lot. Why not? It's so cool when you're on top. His front lawn. in the snow. I actually think the song is hilarious and it gets a great reception, but that line, "I did her on his birthday," for some reason it just gets me. It's not even as bad of a lyric as some of the others mentioned. This song is a satire song from a film, so I imagine it's not even based on true events. However, every time we play it, I always think there's someone in the crowd who's going through the scenario that the song is about, and this line is a great sucker punch. I always sense there's someone crying inside as we play it. Big OF. Anyway, here is Wonderwall. Any line in Summer Girls by LFO. Here's the chorus and first verse. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick and I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. For the summer I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish, but she's been gone since that summer. Hip hop, Marmalade, Spick and Span met you one summer and it all began. You're the best girl that I ever did see. The great Larry Bird. Jersey 33. When you take a sip, you buzz like a hornet. Billy Shakespeare wrote a whole bunch of sonnets. Call me Willie Whistle cause I can't speak. Baby, something in your eyes went and drove me crazy. Now I can't forget you and it makes me mad. Left one day and never came back. Stayed all summer then went back home. Macaulay Culkin wasn't home alone. Fell deep in love but now we ain't speaking. Michael J. Fox was Alex P. Keaton. When I met you, I said my name was Rich. You looked like a girl from Abercrombie and Fitch.